Hey, hey. Okay, let's get this up and going. And I've got to get in here so I can actually see what's happening. I'm getting a little faster at it, but not always that great. So we've got let's see, boom, my channel. Come up, come up, come on up. There it is. All right. And we're going to turn the sound down. And here we are. Okay. And I've got my tea and I'm ready to go. So I can see that Marcel's in the house. Hey, Marcel, how are you doing? What's up? What have you been doing this week? I know I haven't done a live in 2 weeks, but I did upload a lot of content. So just not me live, me not dead, but well, it was Halloween. Who knows? I might have been dead. Yeah, probably not a good idea. So we've gotten past Halloween and we're getting ready for Thanksgiving. Of course, that's only in the United States. I know Canada's already had their Thanksgiving, I believe. And hey, Marcel, off this week for holidays and then back at it Saturday for 8 days. Oh, 8 days in a row. I do that at Christmas when I'm teaching skiing because that's our busiest time of year. But yeah, that 8 days in a row. When I was younger, I actually would do like the full 2 weeks. Yeah, never again. Never again. The 2 weeks of Christmas just weren't at it. So I see 3 in the chat, but I think that might be me. So Marcel, what is it you do? I have forgotten. What do you do for a living? Obviously, I'm a ski instructor, so you know we've talked about that. But I have forgotten what you do. And dead silence. Oh, the film industry. Okay. What kind of film do you do? Is it like full length? Obviously, probably since it says film. But a friend of mine's a set dresser down in Southern California, and well, actually, it's my friend's husband, but they were shut down for a while. So, has it affected you? Has the COVID affected you at all? Because I know that down in Southern California, they just shut down all of the industry. So that's kind of sad. It shut down a lot of stuff. It shut me down. I'm seeing I have a big old chunk of lipstick here. That's probably not too attractive. You work as an actor and extra in all types of shows and films in Vancouver. Okay. We restarted in August and have been busier than ever. Well, you know what? You guys, I'm assuming Vancouver, Canada, not Vancouver, Washington. You guys got a handle on it. We never did. We just kind of stayed, I'm independent and I'm not going to do what I'm asked to do. So, yeah, especially here in California. So, yeah, but up there, you seem to all have it under control. I know Europe's shutting down a little bit because they've started into another wave. But, yeah, so you're busy. Good. That's a good deal. I was a theater major in college, and I taught high school drama for a while. But I never really, you know, tried to do anything beyond that. So, well, maybe this is beyond that because this is sort of theater and it's live and on. So, yeah, I'm on stage here. Ta-da! So, you work as an actor. Would I know anything that you've been in? Although, you know, I mean, some of the stuff crosses over between the border and we see things. Let's see. I'm going to bring up our questions and start on our questions, which means I need to do this, boom, so I can see when people are talking to me and yet ask the questions. So, all right, we have some travel trivia here. I'm really struggling here because my screen does not want to cooperate. All right, here we go. I've got it up going now. So We have some travel news, so I think we'll just start with our travel news like we normally do. Um, okay, here we go. Big Snow American Dream. You died on The Good Doctor season 4, episode 2, just recently, as well as you played 100 last season and Supernatural. Oh, okay. All right. So I know those shows. Wow. I'm going to have to go and find where you died then. Yeah, it's always good to pay respects to the dead. Okay, here's our first news. It's called Big Snow American Dream. And North America's first indoor real snow mountain is back open. And now I've just disconnected my thing. All right, there we go. North America's first indoor real snow on mountain is back, open and ready for skiers and riders to hit its unique slopes once again. That's good news. And it's perhaps safer than ever thanks to an extensive new health and safety protocols. The indoor ski experience is located in East Rutherford, New Jersey. It is implementing several updated safety measures, including training staff and new guidelines. So, yay. That sounds awesome. Yeah. Well, if you want a snowboard, come to me. We're opening Bear Valley in Calaveras County in Northern California. We're opening the weekend after Thanksgiving. So that's just 2.5 weeks away. And we're implementing all sorts of safety protocol and stuff to keep everything. Although, oh, you're in Canada, huh? So you can't come here. Never mind. Well, you can't go to New Jersey either. Okay, let's move on to the next. Okay, yeah, bring what? Og? I don't know what that word is. So I'm just going to move on to the next story. This one has to do with South America. Peru is opening its borders to some international flights once again. I have friends in Peru. Actually, the friends in Peru are often ski instructors at Bear Valley, but we're not letting them in this time, or they're not being allowed to come. So no people from Peru. But Peru is opening its borders to some international flights once again. However, if you're an American, you're still going to have to wait a little longer before you can enter South American nation. Yeah. So we can't go down there. It's their summer right now. So a lot of times we get South American college-age students, and they come to North America, and their summer job is as a ski instructor. I had lipstick on my tongue. Okay, sorry. That probably wasn't too attractive. We'll just pretend like I never did that. Okay, so yeah, we have a lot of South American instructors who come. This year, I do know that we have 2, and I'm not quite sure what they've done to be able to travel. I think they're going to do a 2-week just shut down thing where they're not going anywhere and they're quarantining to get into the country. So Vicente and his brother, and I don't know his brother's name, they're coming. Yay. And Vicente is the best employee. It's like anything that would happen, I'll do it. And he's a good skier too. So yeah, we've had some really things like some kid totally missed the toilet in our bathroom last year, and he jumped in, I'll do it. It's like, you're volunteering to clean that? Oh, I love this employee. Let's see, what's the nickname for Toronto, Ontario, Canada? You're quizzing me. I don't know the nickname. What is the nickname for Toronto, Ontario, Canada? Hogtown? Okay, you're gonna have to explain that. I'm assuming you have a lot of pig farms there? Is that a good guess? Do you have lots of pig farms there? Okay, while you're going to give me the answer, I'm going to move on to the next travel news. Next in travel news, the land border closure between U.S., Canada, and Mexico has been extended until at least November. Well, we're in November. I think I typed this one up a week ago. And could last even longer as America continues to see increasing COVID-19 cases. Yeah, that's, I think I'm a little tilted here. That's obviously because we're getting bigger numbers. Yeah, why would you let us in? You're going, no, I don't want you here. So I wear a mask, I social distance, but yeah, not everybody does. So, Marcel, related to the livestock that was processed in Toronto largely by the city's largest pork processor and packer. Now I have to look down here because it's disappeared on there. William Davies Company. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And so we've got one more bit of news. Oh, yeah. The world's longest immersed tunnel will connect Germany and Denmark and make trips so much shorter, connecting the German island of Femern and the Danish island of Lolland across the Femin Belt. I don't know how to say those words. I hope I'm saying it right. If not, just pretend that I said it right, okay? And it will be the longest combined road and rail tunnel in the world. So that's work. They're working on that. So I don't mind going in tunnels, large tunnels, but under the water, and I do it. We take BART in the Bay Area, and a lot of times we'll get on BART in an outlying city. We'll park our car there and we'll just get on BART and go to San Francisco so we don't have to do all the driving around. And there's this really long period where you're under the bay. And I always wonder, what if we have an earthquake right now? But that's not nearly as long as some of these ones that go under much larger bodies of water. So I've done it. I would do it, but I'm always just a little bit nervous when it happens. Okay. Okay. All right, Marcel, you're being such a great guy. You're sticking in here with me, even though nobody else is joining us. I went to Wednesday instead of a Tuesday or a Friday because a friend of mine asked me to, but I didn't inform her I was doing it until a little bit ago, and I don't know if she got the message. So, but she can't watch on my other days when I usually try to do it. And usually I try to get in there at about 11, and I went to 11:30 this time. So, but I was watching a vidIQ video, and it was a how-to thing, and I just got totally wrapped up in it and went, oops, I should have gone on a half an hour ago. But anyway, it was a good video. You might want to check that one out. It's it has to do with, you know, getting more subscribers and more viewers, which I didn't do just now. So, yeah, I probably should have gone on a half an hour ago because different people come in at different times. And but you know what they're telling you now is to go on 3 minutes before the hour, or 3 minutes before the quarter, or 3 minutes before the half, which is kind of what I did. I logged in 2 minutes before and then went up at the half hour. So, okay, let's see. We have Would You Rather. And it's just us between friends, so you can be totally honest. So we have, would you rather have to wear wet socks for a whole week of backpacking or the same underwear for 2 weeks on a posh vacation? Okay, I know my answer to that, but that would be a hard one to choose between because there's nothing worse than wet socks when you're backpacking. And yet there's nothing more gross than having to wear the same pair of underwear. I'm assuming when I picked this up that it meant that you couldn't wash it, but I'd still end up washing it. So, you know, but still you got, yeah, I would definitely go with the wet socks, even though it's miserable to, you know, hike in wet socks. And depending on the time of the year, they just never dry out. Specifically, you take them off at nighttime and hang them up, and they just never fully dry out. So, but I would still choose wet socks over icky underwear. So, all right. Oops, I made this too big and I can't see what anybody's saying. Related to the livestock that was processed. Oh, that was your old one. Okay, cool. All right. I have another Would You Rather. This Would You Rather is, would you rather travel back to the past to see loved ones who have passed away, or go to the future so you can see your children after you've passed? So there could be, I think I'd be selfish and go back to the past to see my loved ones. and then try to spend time with my kids and grandkids while I'm here. That, you know, yeah, and I do think that's a little bit selfish of me, because then maybe my kids and grandkids want to see me, but I would like to go back and speak to my loved ones and family at that point. Okay, I am seeing that we've dropped off and there's no one here. And you know what? I'm just going to say goodbye and try to get on earlier next time. And I'm going to go back to either Tuesdays or Fridays, because Wednesdays did not work out for me, but it was a good experience and a nice experiment. And I'll see you later.